Good evening and welcome back to the channel. I'm coming to you tonight from the cage. It's a little chilly out here tonight, but I do have my heater on. I was sitting out here and I was thinking about a few things, and usually I don't really do videos until something hits me, until I feel like I'm moved to do a video. And tonight I've felt that way. And the reason I have is because of the story that's coming out of Colorado. Now, by now, everybody has heard about it, and there's a lot of speculation. We don't have all the information to clearly figure out what has happened in the situation. Now, one thing that I have learned by researching the geopolitical stuff of the world that we live in, I do know about false flags. Now, I'm not saying that this event is a false flag. Just hear me out and what I'm thinking. Now, a false flag is it's an event that takes place, but the blame or the motive is diverted to another party. There's many examples of false flags, and I'm not going to spend the evening going through those. But if you don't know what false flags are, go look them up. One of the reasons why false flags occur is because information is leaked out and it shines a bad light on certain individuals. Well, these certain individuals do not want that bad light on them. So what do? They have an event. It's happened way too many times throughout history. The reason I'm saying this is because Watchtower has openly admitted, what was it, back in 2021, David Splain, a member of the governing body, said that we are at war with the apostates. Okay? I'll tell you right now, Mr. Splain, if you want war with the apostates, we're bringing it. Don't even think that we're going to give up or you even scare us. Now, let's look at some of the things that have come out about Watchtower in the last in the last month or so. We had the elder in Pennsylvania who was indicted on CSA. We have the elder in Colorado, I think it was an elder, in Colorado, just 143 miles away from the incident that occurred on Sunday, get indicted on or get charged for his behavior. Those things don't look good on Watchtower. And how do you get the attention off of you? You have an event. Now, I could be completely wrong about all of this, and I'm fine if I am, but I do like to think outside the box. So I'm thinking that this event is... There's something fishy about this, because if you look at it, the media started reporting it, and it said that this was in a temple of Jehovah's Witnesses. Well, we all know that Jehovah's Witnesses don't have temples. They said that these were former members of the congregation. Okay, so in our world, we know that former members of Watchtower are called what? Apostates. So if they stick with this narrative, hold on, let me go back. We do know that Watchtower uses the media because they're all on the same team. Let's just go ahead and face it. Watchtower, if you've watched episodes 2 through 6 of The Big Picture, Watchtower's deep state. Watchtower's in this. They're all in this. So how am I going to phrase this? What if Watchtower created an event, not saying it didn't happen, but what if they create an event, spin the story, and put this all on the apostates? Because now you'll have Jehovah's Witnesses, those that are in, thinking, oh, these were 2 former members. They were apostates. Oh, we should be scared of them. We shouldn't listen to them. We need to totally ignore them. And I think that that's part of this. It's just not setting right with me on the information that we have so far. And Watchtower is going to do everything they can to discredit the apostates, because they know they are in panic mode. They know that we are winning. So my call to the XJW community is this. We may not agree on political ideologies. We may not agree on certain things that are going on in this world, and we can debate issues and we can do that. I mean, I've got XJW friends that are a different political persuasion of me. I love them. I have a hard time talking with them sometimes, especially when we get talking about politics. But the one thing that I think we can all agree on is we do not like Watchtower. We do not like the way Watchtower has destroyed our families. We do not like the way Watchtower has created scenarios, situations for folks where they feel like they have to take their lives. We don't like the fact that Watchtower has stolen millions of dollars from a community of folks that just felt like they were doing the right thing. Watchtower has taken advantage of every single person that comes through their damn doors. And we know this. So our job as XJWs is to expose it. I have said many times that we are already in a war. I have said many times that we are in World War III. But this is an information war. And Watchtower thinks that they're going to be able to hide this information coming out about them, that they can cover it up, that they can use their little legal tactics to get out of situations. I'm going to tell you right now, Watchtower, you're going to fail. Because we're going to make sure that we let the world know who you are and know what you have done to us. And many people around the world have experienced evil, hardships because of your organization. So all I'm saying is let's just wait and see what happens with this information that comes out about Colorado. I had someone send me a video. I guess it was Liam Hendricks. I think that's that dude's name, who was on and talking about, there might be shootings, there might be this, or this might be that coming against Jehovah's Witnesses 24 hours before this incident in Colorado. That got my spidey senses tingling. I'm like, they're already telling people to expect this to happen. So, like with any story that comes out, I try to give it a 24 to 72 hour rule before I talk about stuff, because propaganda is flashy, it's instant, and people jump on that and they use their emotions and they start getting that out all over social media. And then what happens is, like 3 days later, or a week later, or whatever, the true information of a story comes out. So I could be completely wrong in what I'm thinking about this. Could be. But I watch events and I look for patterns. And this event that happened in Colorado, with Liam Hendricks coming on 24 hours before it happened, and then 3 days ago in Colorado, we had a pedo charged. This is classic deflection to me. Look over here, not over here. Look at what these two former members did. You don't want to be like them, do you? Stay with Jehovah's organization. We will protect you. It just doesn't set right with me. So, anyway, I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about. I hope you can see that. And for the XJW community, I've always said when I first came in that I wanted everybody to unite. And that's not uniting in ideologies, uniting in different social things. It's uniting in the fact that we need to get the information out about Watchtower. And there's a lot of people doing it. I know there's a lot of good folks that were doing this 3-4 years ago that have stopped. But that's because life, moves on, and, things happen and people retire from the XJW community. But I'm in this fight until we win. So I'm just asking that XJWs stay focused on the mission. The mission is to expose Watchtower, make it difficult for them to spin stories, and warn the public. I'm in talks right now with another gentleman who does YouTube video or Rumble videos, who's not an XJW, probably doesn't even know anything about Jehovah's Witnesses, but I'm hoping he'll have me on so I can spread this message to a whole nother audience. Because Watchtower's source is people. If they've got people coming in, that helps them continue. If we get the message out and warn people that have no clue about Watchtower, then we cut off their source. People won't be going in there. And we already know that there's thousands of people leaving. And I don't think Watchtower is going to be able to recover from that. So, anyway, just a thought. Y'all know I like to share my thoughts with y'all. So, I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. If you liked the video, hit like, subscribe. We do have a big picture coming up in 2 weeks. So we're trying to figure out what we're going to do on that. I'm also in Facebook jail for another 22 days. So I won't be on there. But I hope you all had a great weekend. And I wish everyone a happy new year. And we'll talk soon. Take care.